And Mr. Hiccups, Johnny.
Johnny!
There he goes. All right, guys. We've been drinking some beers tonight, doing some individual reviews here and there, and we had a disappointing milk stout. So I figured we're going to one-up it, and we're going to have a good milk stout, which is supposed to be actually a really great milk stout, which is Cafe Royale from Williamsburg Alewerks. They go by Alewerks now, out of Williamsburg, Virginia, US of A. And this is a bourbon barrel aged Imperial Milk Stout that's aged for 2 months in Virginia Gentleman barrels. Now, Virginia Gentleman bourbon is actually bourbon that's brewed in Kentucky that they bring to Virginia. Is it Bowman's Distillery, I think?
No, Fredericksburg?
Yeah. Yeah,
Maybe.
Bowman's Distillery. So it's actually Kentucky bourbon, but they just repackage it and happen to bottle it in Virginia, so they call it Virginia Gentleman. Anyways, enough about that. 2 months in those barrels. This is an 8% ABV. I don't know what the IBUs on it. They have real scant information on their beers, but this is a rotating special. They only make it once a year, from what I know of. And this is built off of their Coffeehouse Stout, which you guys saw me review not too long ago and kind of geek out on. I was really liking that one. I believe I gave it like an A or A-, something like that.
And it goes really good the Coffeehouse goes really good at 7 o'clock in the morning when you're smoking a pork shoulder.
Oh, that's right. That's when you were having it, wasn't it?
Yes, that was my coffee that morning.
Mm-hmm. So this is out of their Brewer's Choice series, which is their top end of beers. We have a bourbon barrel porter that we'll have another day, too, out of that. But let's get the cap off of this bad boy. Oh, fuck, I'm going to knock the place apart. I'm excited now.
How much Mickey's have you had tonight?
I had none. I had some of that fucking natty ice, but...
I did, too.
Oh, damn, look at the smoke off of that one.
Ooh, smoke on the water.
Big time smoke. Ooh, nice. All right. Now, we had one disappointing milk stout tonight, and I'm hoping this one's going to be delicious.
Oh, this isn't a milk stout.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
it's an Imperial Milk Stout in bourbon barrels. Wow.
That's a brown head.
That's a dark-ass beer. And it's the Coffeehouse Stout, I think, was like that, too, wasn't it?
Yeah, I remember smoking. Smoking the pork.
Whew. Really sudsy, like, fizzy head.
There's nothing coming through this thing, dude.
No, this is black as pitch. No red hints, no nothing. Can't see my hand through it. If you guys take a look, I'll show you closer. Super dark cocoa color head. Really, really tight microscopic bubbles when you swirl it. Really nice glass lacing and decent amount of alcohol legs. Not too much. Really nice looking beer. It fits what it should look like, and the head's actually a little less fluffy than I remember on the milk stout itself, but that's probably the bourbon barrel aging that's done that, and the fact it's a bit higher ABV, but let's get a nose on it. Definitely smell more char on this. Smell the coffee that's big in it. Bit of the bourbon. The bourbon's quite mellow in this. You know, some of those bourbon barrel aged guys, you'll put a nose on and the bourbon really wafts up in your face. Really nice smelling beer. Let's get a taste on it. He's already had a taste because he's a stunt drinker. Oh, shit.
That's good. I mean...
Damn.
You know, the one thing we were bitching about the other one was the lack of that lactose, that milk taste in the mouth. This one has it. Has that milk taste with the bourbon. With the bourbon in it. I think I may have had too much bourbon tonight. And I didn't have a drop. But smooth. Definitely smooth. Awesome. Wow. This is awesome beer.
It's a very effervescent feeling beer in the mouth too. A lot more than the milk stout, the Coffeehouse Stout was. This has just enough bourbon flavor. This tastes like you put a little bit of bourbon in your coffee. Not a lot, a little bit, and it's complementing like the chocolate.
I get the chocolate and the bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
No, the coffee sits way back in there. I mean, you know, you pour a Jameson into a cup of coffee, and you're going to taste that whiskey taste. Mm-hmm. The coffee kind of sits in the back. That's the same thing I'm having here.
Mm-hmm.
It's happiness in the mouth. It's nice and velvety. Shit. The milk comes down the side. Nice velvety all over. This is a good brew.
This is what happens when the stunt drinker starts to break down. He has uncontrollable hiccups.
Yes.
Anyways, but the thing I like about this is it hasn't lost the fact that it's a milk stout. sometimes when they put these beers into a barrel, you lose what the original base beer was. And having had the opportunity to drink the base beer, or at least the,
comes out both ends.
He's just ready to self-destruct over here, guys. Help! Anyways, it hasn't lost what the base beer was. I mean, it's an amped up version of the base beer, no doubt, because I think that's only like a 6%er, isn't it? The Coffeehouse at 5.5.
Something like that. What I find interesting is I've never really thought about putting milk in a bourbon barrel.
Yeah, I might now.
But this works.
Yes.
I mean, it's definitely a nice, smooth tasting beer. I'm giving this is an A beer for me. Definitely an A beer. Yeah, Manny, I hear you. That's an A beer.
Yeah, I mean, all around, it's, like I said, the thing that does it for me is that when you taste it, if you've had the other beer, what they've done is they've really complemented that other beer, and they didn't destroy it by barrel aging it.
I mean, you pick up, it's not over barrel tasting. You get that milkiness taste to it. It's not, some of those bourbon barrel aged, which we love, you taste that barrel, you taste that bourbon. This is a nice compliment for all around. The milk, the bourbon, the char, the smoke, it's all there. The chocolate. I think the least I taste in this fucker is the coffee.
See, I get a lot of coffee in the back end, like the finish.
Not me.
No.
Mm-mm.
It could be the uncontrollable hiccups also that have destroyed his palate for the evening, but all around, I'm going to give this beer an A too. I think it's really good. It's a solid beer, and like I said a couple times already, the biggest thing that they've done is not destroy the base beer, and they've really complemented and elevated. Plus, it's 8%, and when you're some drunken ass fools like we are, well,
at least we remembered to grade it this time.
That's right. It's a session beer.
What did Rate Beer give it?
99.
Typical. How about Beer Advocate?
94.
I think is in line with what we're talking about. I mean, A beer.
Yep.
Definitely something to look forward to again and again. I would definitely get this and house it, cellar it.
Yeah, we got another one to cellar.
I mean, it's an 8% ABV, but
that's fine.
Yeah, it's something.
It's a beer that I think will develop more over time. It'll probably be a little less effervescent and probably smooth out in the mouthfeel, be a little more silky than it is now, but it's highly drinkable as it is, and this is kind of a dangerous beer because it's so highly drinkable.
I'd be curious because KBS kind of lost that bourbon, that smoky flavor. I'm wondering if that would happen with this, where it would just kind of melt into that lactose milk stout. I think
it was only in the barrel 2 months, and KBS is in the barrel for a year.
Yeah.
So, anyways, guys, if you can find it, I don't know if you can. It's really hard to find outside of Virginia. Give it a try. If you can trade for it, trade for it. This beer is worth trading for. Really tasty brew. Basically, you can get this in Virginia and D.C. from what I know of. And maybe by the next review, Johnny will stop hiccuping. But until the next time, remember, guys, think globally.
Hiccup locally.
Exactly. Hiccup locally. Support the craft beer movement. If there's something you want us to review, let us know. We'll try to do it. Give this one a try. And we'll see you on the next DJs BrewTube. And that's a big
peace out.